This is Tom Wrobleski from the Staten Island Advance, and we're in one of those kind of secret places on the North Shore of Staten Island, Victory Boulevard, kind of one of those unique kind of places. It's the secret staircase you see here behind me, and it's a way that people kind of cut down from the neighborhood down to Victory Boulevard. And unfortunately, though, lately we've seen that, like a lot of places on Staten Island, this has sort of become a place where there's a lot of evidence of heroin activity going on. I guess you find this everywhere, but it was kind of surprising to see it here for the first time. So we're just going to take a walk up the stairs here, and we're going to show you, and we're going to take a look. There's always been a lot of debris. You know, I take the staircase, semi-regularly. A couple of times a month I walk down from my home down to Victory Boulevard, and there's always been like beer bottles and trash. Sometimes you run into fellas sitting here having a couple of beers. I've never had any trouble with anybody, but it's definitely been an unkempt kind of place. But like I said, it was only the last week or two where I started noticing, the needle debris that we're going to be showing you. One thing I did want to point out is that we're about a 5-minute walk away from grammar school. It's PS 16. It's just right down the block across Victory Boulevard, Monroe Street. So it's in a big residential and public area where a lot of people go through. But if you come in here any time of the day, like we're going to do now, this area becomes a little isolated. I mean, I certainly wouldn't walk through here at night. There's no lights or anything. I mean, we don't really know what goes on here, but like I said, we're seeing some evidence of stuff that is kind of going on here, unfortunately. So this one little area over here, it's kind of off the path. You can see the fence here is broken. Clearly this is a place where people have been hanging out, for quite some time. You see the old beer bottles and drink bottles and old bags, clothes. There's some bitty sneakers down there. And you got to be careful where you walk, obviously, because you don't know what's here. But before you get too far, you can see, right here, as you can see, is a syringe. There's another cap to a syringe over there. Another syringe even back in here with all this other trash. Another one even further beyond that. So right over here we can see empty packaging for hypodermic needles. You can see what looks like a glassine envelope that you would expect illegal drugs to be sold in, and there are ripped packages here as well for looks like alcohol swabs. So another place I saw a lighter that looked like it had been used quite a bit. So as I said, clearly a place where drug activity is happening. People are very comfortable being here doing this. It's a lovely spot. It's one of these North Shore spots. It goes up from Victory Boulevard to Tompkins Circle. This is a very nice neighborhood at the top. It's not a bad neighborhood down the bottom. It's a working class kind of, lots of stores in that area. And this is kind of, like I said, one of those quirky things that make the North Shore the North Shore. And it's a shame that now it seems to be it's becoming a drug den, and you're going to have to think twice really before you kind of come through. Even on a nice day like this, you never know what you might see.